All right, we are watching a new tropical depression in the same area that Dorian went through, but this is much weaker. Expected to become a tropical storm, though, on the weekend, and the forecast track has shifted to the east. Here it is, Tropical Depression 9, moving northwest at 8. The winds are at 30 miles an hour. This is very disorganized, just a mess of showers and storms that will work through the Bahamas. And as I said, the error cone is now well off the Florida coastline. Interestingly, though, they kept the tropical storm watch in effect for the Treasure Coast. We'll have to see if that's discontinued at 11. We're kind of right on the fringes, and we've had some solid wind gusts along the coast during the day. As I said, it forecast to become a tropical storm. Umberto more than likely will be the name, and then Category 1 hurricane. It's headed off to the east after that as it gets trapped over the high pressure system, the Bermuda High to the north. That'll be early next week. So an interesting track, and it's going to make for some rough ocean conditions, and we'll still feel the outer effects. Tomorrow's weather will be very similar to today with some sunshine, but also some gusty winds and some rain squalls off and on. We've had some pretty big ones in the last 24 hours with some wind gusts well over 40 miles an hour. The Vipercast model has been doing a really good job with this, and so the center is well off our coast by about 150 miles at least. Heavy rain for the Bahamas in areas that do not need it, and they have a tropical storm warning in effect for the northern Bahamas, all the way down, in fact, through Nassau, New Providence, and even into Eleuthera. Here, just the tropical storm watch for the Treasure Coast, and the heaviest rain stays offshore. But because, this whole thing is spinning counterclockwise, we get the rain bands coming in quickly, and some of those rain bands have a little bit of a punch to them. So Saturday and Sunday will be partly sunny and windy, occasional rain squalls, and rough seas, rough ocean conditions, and rip currents risk will be very high too. There are a few rain squalls that have been working in around the Treasure Coast. Martin County at this point, very warm and humid, and the winds well above 30 miles an hour for the gusts in the last few hours, and they're expected to stay up overnight. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast. If you're heading out on this Friday evening, bring an umbrella. There is a full moon. The harvest moon is tonight, and you should be able to see that in and out of the clouds that are around. The beach is a great spot, but it's going to be windy at the beach this evening. You also have a couple other weather makers in the Atlantic. This one has a 40% chance of developing, and then this one has a 50%. We'll keep an eye on those. At this point, doesn't appear to be a big impact on our weather, but they're way out there too. All right, tropical storm watch for the Treasure Coast for boaters. We have a small craft advisory for Palm Beach County. East-northeast winds 15 to 30. Now, it's a little bit better in Palm Beach County with the sea. It's still bumpy though. We still have the advisory, but higher seas on the Treasure Coast, occasionally 8 to 10 feet. 79 overnight, off and on rain squalls, otherwise partly cloudy with a bright full moon out there. 88 tomorrow. It'll be wet and windy at times, but there'll be some sunshine. It won't be a washout, not even close, but that wind will stay up all weekend long, and still some scattered showers and storms on Sunday and likely Monday too.